Evening. How's it going? You're gonna have to give me a minute. How are you, Finn? Okay. I was supposed to do something with an Irishman, but I had to back out at the last minute, so I want to apologise to the Irishman for any inconvenience. I just can't have my channel struck, because there's a couple of people trying to get my channel struck, so I've had to have a think about it. And yeah, you can report me to YouTube all you want, cunt. It takes 3 strikes to get me channel taken down. Yeah, good evening and anyway to everybody. I hope you're so well. We're only here for half an hour to kiss and tell. Hey, I think I'm going to put someone on blast and have them humbled. Be careful where you piss. Be careful where you piss. I see you. You hear me? I see you. Hello, mate. Hello, Mr. Fable. Fable. Okay. We're only here for half an hour, right, so here. Tonight I was supposed to do something with an Irishman, but because of what's going on in Northern Ireland, I can't bring him on because it's going to look like I'm taking sides, and I'm not having people telling me that I'm racist, I'm Republican, I'm prejudiced, I'm not, I'm passionate, you know. I'm right wing. I'm not, I'm rebellious, yeah. I have my own views and I keep them to myself, otherwise my channel would be struck all by myself. I apologise, Finn, sorry. Well, fair play to you, mate. Like I said, this is like I said, a lot of Dublin people come in and out of here and it's great. You know what I mean? We're building a little community here. You know, that's always been the plan for me. You know, I don't profit off YouTube. My profit is seeing me fellow countrymen grow their own YouTube channels, just like me. You know what I mean? And that's payment enough for me. You know, someone has to take it. Someone has to take one for the team. You know, I'll do that, no problem. I'm good at that. Yous are all welcome in here. I've just lit a fire, that's all. This is not
This is
outside.
not a time. It's hard to say goodbye until we meet again. 'Cause this is not the end, no. It will come a day, and we will find a way, yeah. Violins playing, and the angels crying. When the stars align, when I'll be there. No one cares about so much to be no one care about it. It's not gonna be like it. No one cares about it. Still be close to you. It's not gonna be like it.
Good evening, Neil. We only have half an hour, right? Because I have me poise on. They're in the oven. And the angels flying. How are you, Jimmy? Don't you dare. I was getting into that and all I was on the story, dummy. No, here, I have to be very careful about saying lit in me chat in case other people interpret the wrong fucking way. Hear this, here. You better hope none of my family see our post. You rat bastard. Hey, you picked the wrong fucking horse to back, do you hear me? I'm gonna fucking put you on blast. Hey, I'm gonna tell everyone your name and what you said about me. Hey, you want to be famous? I'll make you famous, no problem, you rat cunt. I hope you're listening to me. Anyone who tells on anyone's a rat. Hey, here, you better hope my sister and my brothers don't see that. I'm telling you now, cause they'll fucking knock at your door, mate. Hey, you're outnumbered. You made a stupid mistake. You know, you mind your fucking business and you're not welcome in my life yet. You know who I'm talking to, and here, I'll tell all my channel your name. You want to report me because of what I said about you this morning? How the fuck was I supposed to know? I'm on about you, you cunt. Yeah, you, 2025. How about that? I'm on about you. Yeah, fuck you. We don't like rats in here. Get out. I don't like police and farmers in my life, thanks. Yeah, nice one, Finn. Some rat reported me earlier on because I said, fuck you and your cunt mask face and 10 bastards of your generation kids. Many times do I say that to Finn. Many times have you heard me saying that. Fuck you, your cunt face. Fuck your mask face. How am I supposed to know if your ma's dead, alive? How am I supposed to know whether you've had this or that in your life? Am I meant to be fucking psychic? You know, people want to troll you, so here, troll me, and you get it right back. I don't give a flying fuck. You know. Just be nice to me and you'll get the same in return. You know. Hey, listen, you can come in my life on stupid ideas and you think I won't know. Who am I talking about? I was talking about you. Yeah. And you better take that shit down, I'm telling you now, because here, if any of my family see that, they'll come looking at your door for what you're saying about their dad, their big brother. They won't be happy, and that'll be on you, not me. That's all I know. But Finn, I like the shirt. Oh, I seen it. I clicked earlier on YouTube and I love that shirt. You know, I felt like one of the Beach Boys. I was like, yeah, I want one of them. You know, you can't go surfing in Ireland. You know, and we definitely can't go surfing in the USA. Even if I could go surfing, I wouldn't, because I'm afraid of sharks. Big ones. That bite you. People say, Jude, yeah, I'm going in the sea for a swim. Good luck with that. Are you coming with me? No. Why? Because it's the fucking sea, dummy. Someone come in and, long story short, they reported me. So, Finn, you don't report anybody. No, bro, I just don't have no balance. Hey, bro, me and I tell you, yeah, you've got more chance of Fred Flintstone jumping on a surfboard than you have with me because, bro, I have no balance. I have a little bit. Not much coordination when you're getting hit by a wave, you know. I'm afraid of jellyfish. Big ones. That sting you, box ones. Not the ones over here. If you want to get, come here. If you want to get stung by a goldfish, a jellyfish, you want to get stung by a proper one. Now, I wouldn't like to get stung by one because I've watched a few things where people have got bee stings by, what did he call them? Bottleneck fucking things. But they're only small and tiny, but they've loads of these fucking things that trail along, you know what I mean? If one of them clip you, you know, I believe it's not pleasant. You know, so here you can scratch surfing off my bucket list. I don't want to go surfing where there's sharks here. That doesn't make sense to me. You know, I was in the shark and I lost my leg. I went up for a fucking swim and come back without a leg. Well, that's your own stupid fault for getting in the sea. That's their yard. You know, we're in their territory, and if you get bit, it's your own fault. It's just like robbing a farmer. You know, that cunt's going to have guns, and you're going to end up getting shot because it's his right to shoot you. You were on his land. You were on their land. Well, bro, you know something I do know. We know fuck all about the water. We know more about the water than we do about space. You know, like, scientists have said this. We probably know 6-7% of the ocean. We don't know what the fuck is in it. You know, I'm convinced. Listen, yeah, I watched a movie years ago, right? Now, I'm not talking about Moby Dick, right? I'm talking about another one where this fisherman, he was a whale hunter, right? It was in his family. His great-granddad did it, his granddad did it, his daddy did it, and he ended up doing it. And he was out on a boat one day, and he seen a load of seagulls. And it was unusual because they were miles from land. You know, they were too far out. And my man's like, what the fuck is going on here? So he put his boat alongside and he said he's seen a white shark about 70 feet long. He said that this thing was bigger than the boat. We need a bigger boat scenario. He said this was not a whale. This was the shark. The head, he said he seen it come out of the water and it had a sea lion in its mouth and playing with it, and the size of the sea lion, it was a fucking walrus or something he had. Do you understand? And he was playing with it like it was a poxy penny jelly. And he seen it and the scars all over it. He said, this thing, he said, my boat he said, was 30 feet long. He said, this thing was 3 times the size of my boat. He said, it fucking scared me. You know, he said, I'd never seen anything like it. He said, I grew up around great white sharks, me great granddaddy, me granddaddy, me daddy. He said, this wasn't a whale. It was a shark that was about 70 foot long now. Any shark that's more than 3 meters, 4 meters. But he said this thing was about 25 meters long. Any shark that's that big, mate, that's not a shark, that's a fucking meg, mate. You know, like, I watched something on Netflix recently all about that submersible. You know that fucking little thing my man fucking with his fucking Xbox pad? A submersible, you know. They went down and anyway, you know, like tried to go and see the fucking Titanic and they got crushed like a worm. They fell so far and the further they went down, the pressure, listen, it's only titanium and it's something else here. That's not gonna hold. Do you understand? Once you go down so much pressure, yeah, your shit squeezes like that. Do you understand? Your chest, it's like 2 elephants sitting on you. You can't fucking breathe and you're getting squished with the pressure, you know what I mean? Like £250,000 a sea. He brought 6 people with him and they all ended up dead. Because this prick controlled everything with a fucking Xbox pad. Imagine that. Imagine seeing a 70-foot shark, being familiar. Like, let's say you're a whale hunter, for instance. I know you've seen the movie Moby Dick, right? I've read a book before I seen the movie. I read a book as a kid about a whale, a majestic whale, that once lived many years ago in a certain part of the ocean. And a geezer witnessing this whale and saying this thing was 100 feet long. He'd never seen anything that size ever. He said, I'd never even seen a ship as big as this. I couldn't believe it, you know. I was like, wow. Anyway, give me a second. What the flying fuck? Oh, mate. Right, let me turn that off a minute. But yeah, it's like a 70-foot shark. That's a fucking megalodon. Do you understand? It's like anything that big has to be a megalodon. Oh, poor me. Oh, poor me. Oh, poor me. Whoops. But I tell you one thing, man, if I seen anything like that, I know I'd want to get out of that water real quick. Do you understand? It's like a shark 70 foot long has to be a megalodon. You know, I've watched a few documentaries on it. This Chinese kid was checking out these cameras that are all over the sea floor. You know, big oil companies have big pipes and shit like that going under the sea. And they've got monitors and sensors and cameras and all on every one of them. And this kid one night was bored and he just went onto this one camera and you can see the outline. And you can see this shark, and I'm not joking you, they counted 29 stripes on him. 29 fucking stripes, man, and it showed the outline of it. This thing was 70 feet long. From dorsal fin to fucking motherfucker. Do you reckon there was easy 70 foot long shark with a big grey nose on him? And maybe that's a baby out of what that motherfucker seen in the 30s. 1930, this was reported by a fisherman. He was a whaler. He'd killed many whales before, many big ones. But this wasn't a whale. He said this was a shark. He said, I've been doing this years, it's been in my bloodline for years, and I know what a whale looks like, and I know what a grey shark looks like. And this thing was 25 meters long. I'm trying to add that up in my head, and I'm like, that's a fucking big shark. You know, like 70 foot long. Like years ago, I watched this thing about this ship. I forget the name of the ship, yeah? I don't know whether it was the Roosevelt. I could be wrong, right? But I just know the fucking thing sunk, yeah? And there was a lot of soldiers in the water. Do you know how many sharks ate them? It was a feeding frenzy. You know, sailors reported seeing sharks 40 feet long underneath the water. Seeing seeing cars. Seeing sharks as big as cars, big as buses. You know, imagine, yeah, swimming in the ocean. Next of all, you see a shark the size of a coach. Like, that shit'd stay with you, mate. I wouldn't step in the ocean ever again, I tell you that. It's the same with space. We don't know too much about space. Well, we only know what the media want us to know and what the government wants us to know. You know. Like, them cunts, they won't tell you if we're in danger. Like, they'll keep it from you, you know what I mean? Because it causes mass hysteria. I watched something fucked up last night with Robert Carlyle. And it was about zombies. I think it was called 28 Days After. And the cunt ran and left his missus to get eaten. I'm like, bro, you left your gal to get eaten and turn into a fucked up zombie with two different eyes. Yeah. But I have a fascination with the ocean. Well, not a fascination, more of an interest. It's more of a hobby. You know, like, we do not know more than 10% of the oceans. And you don't know what the fuck is in that Mariana Trench either. You know, but seeing is believing, and I seen a geezer. I seen a video where they counted 29 stripes on the side of this great white. 29 stripes. They measured this thing at 73 foot long. A shark 73 foot long. You think about that for a minute. 73 foot, that's longer than a coach. Yeah, like a small bus. Hey, here. Get me out of here, mate. Have you seen the size of that? It'll eat the boat. We need a bigger boat. Get us back to land any way you can. And I tell you what, me bollocks am I going in the ocean again. Not after seeing something like that. No way, mate. Like, scientists have found teeth. They've done forensics on them. They've analysed these fucking teeth, mate, yeah. and they're thousands of years old. And the size of one of them, you can imagine. Like, listen, the proof is there. Do you see all the teeth that's washed up on beaches all around the world over the years? Have you not seen some of the fucking teeth? You know, many, 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 many years ago,